We know you were asleep with Mary Beth Desmond.
Who broke it off and when?
I did. A week ago.
Why?
Look, I realize that this seems very inappropriate.
We are past all inappropriate. Why'd you break it off?
Mary Beth wanted to be together.
Full time.
That's right.
You ever have any contact with her husband?
Never.
No? No threats? Nothing like that?
No.
He knew about you. You aware of that?
No. No, I didn't. I wasn't.
You know how many unsolved cop killings there have been in New York City? None. 0.
All right. Let me tell you in no uncertain terms, I had nothing to do with the death of Mary Beth's husband. Nothing.
Of all the scenarios, there's one that just kind of keeps jumping out at us. Carl Desmond, he came after you, threatened your life, or he said he was going to go to your family and tell them about the...
Did you not hear me?
He got panicky and hired somebody to take him out.
And yes, you are that stupid or crazy, because any guy who's banging a cop's wife is either one of those. Or both.
Look, I had nothing to do with, nor do I have any knowledge of who murdered Carl, all right? And at this point, I'm going to invoke my right to an attorney.
So basically what you're saying is I got something to hide, I'm not going to cooperate, and I want to create ill will with you guys.
I want my lawyer.
Let him stew for a little bit and try to get him off wanting a lawyer.
Or do you got some big critique on how we should do it better?
Nope, it sounds good.
You guys get a general hit?
No. He's wrapped pretty tight.
Well, phone dump just came back from Carl's home. There was a phone call to his partner, Eric, at 1 a.m.
Eric mentioned this when you talked to him?
No.
What the hell went wrong when you talked to Eric Fitzgerald?
Nothing. We got him to give up that Carl knew his wife was banging around.
Well, I just talked to his boss, and he's saying that Eric felt like he was getting leaned on.
Oh, it wasn't like that at all.
Well, either way, Eric says if there's another interview, he wants his delegate in the room.
Well, we're definitely going to need another interview, so who's the union delegate?
I am.
Is he messing with me?
No.
All right. See you in a bit.
First of all, Eric, we want to apologize if we came across a little harsh earlier. We're just trying to figure out who shot your partner.
Yeah, well, I'd have gone about it a little bit different, but it's your case, so...
What kind of cologne are you wearing? It smells like something my dad used to have.
What kind of cologne am I wearing?
Yeah, it's nice.
Some Italian name, I don't know. Look, don't try to be all buddies now. I know you didn't bring me back down here to apologize.
That's right. There was a phone call from Carl's apartment to your cell phone last night at 1 a.m. Was that Carl?
No, it was Mary Beth. Calling to see if I knew where Carl was because he hadn't come home yet. I told her I didn't.
Is that something she did often? Call you to check up on her husband?
She maybe did it a couple of times.
Have you ever been inside that apartment before?
Are you trying to prove to everybody that you're still a badass cop, Dumbo? That's it, isn't it? Because let me tell you, you're overcompensating right now.
Have you been inside their apartment?
No, I haven't.
Eric, why are you getting all worked up?
Because this guy's treating me like a skell. That's why. And I'd appreciate... No, you know what? I deserve a little more professional courtesy.
We're just asking simple questions. You're giving us straightforward answers. I'm not seeing any reason for you to get all heated up.
You represent me here, or you have your detective hat on?
Do you have a real problem or not? If so, just level with me and then we can walk out of here.
Do you want to know what my problem is? I'll tell you what my problem is.
What's the matter, Eric? Eric? Just tell us.
I should have called early intervention. I should have told someone that Carl was depressed, that he was having trouble with his marriage, because if I did, he'd probably still be alive right now.
Don't do that to yourself.
No. If I could do it all again, I swear to God I would. Yeah. I would have made that call.
You done?
Sure. We need to start going in a different direction, investigation-wise, because this is 2 times we talked to that guy and ended up with nothing. And if we keep bringing him in, every cop in that precinct is going to turn their back on us. Because you didn't see all the looks those guys gave us when we were walking through downstairs.
Are we alone?
Yeah.
Eric's lying about not being in their apartment. He's been there recently.
And you know this because...
His obnoxious cologne.
What?
When we were talking to Mary Beth, it stood out a little, but I thought it was just air freshener or something. But just talking to him now, as soon as he sat down, he has been in their apartment.
Well, good. Then I think our next move is we should do a cologne lineup.
I'm serious.
No, I am too. And let's make sure the lieutenant and his bosses are there so they can laugh us out of the squad.
Did I say the next move was to tell people about it? Did I say it would stand up in court? No, I didn't.
Well, then what good is it then?
Because it tells us that he was in their apartment last night, Karen. It tells us that he just lied to us.
Oh, that's a real leap for me.
Well, I guess what this comes down to is whether you trust me or not. And if you don't, then there's no point in us going forward.
Your reputation is on the line, Jim. So is mine.
I realize that.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, well, this was your last chance there, Mr. Bellamy. Next time you see us, you're going to be wearing handcuffs.
I'll be yanking you out of your house at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we'll do this the hard way then, boss. We'll pick this guy's life apart.
Well, they're looking into that. Me and Karen need to talk to Eric again.
Why?
I got reason to believe that Eric was in Carl and Mary Beth's apartment last night.
Based on what?
A hunch I'm working.
That's not good enough. You want to bring him back in here, you got to tell me why.
Eric denied he was ever there, but he's got a very distinctive cologne, and I smelled it when I was at the apartment talking to Mary Beth last night.
Oh, man, the wheels have officially come off, ladies and gentlemen.
Boss, I know that this is a very serious deal, and I would never ask for another interview if I wasn't positive.
Excuse me, Jim. Eric's a detective. You tell him you're going to go in there and work him over a little bit of cologne?
I'm not going to work him. I'm just going to tell him that I know that he was in that apartment.
Oh, come on. You know, he's turning this squad into a circus. Are you in on this with him?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Boss?
Jim, I want to tell you something. The commissioner's office, they assigned you here, and they said you were fit for duty. Now, I haven't seen anything so far to contradict that, but if this blows up in your face, you are on your own. Do you understand me?
I do.
I guess that means I got to be in the room again as his delegate.
Okay.
But I'm taking him out if he gets stupid up in there.
Knock yourself out.
Congratulations, son, boy. Circus.
You know, some people have very distinctive smells based on the products they use, Marty. Like you and that Vander shampoo. Eric, you talked about professional courtesy earlier. We're going to extend that to you right now.
We're going to tell you exactly what we know.
Then lay it out already. You were in Mary Beth's apartment last night. So now we need to know what you were doing there and why you lied about it.
Who's saying I was there?
We know that you were there.
All right, so what if I was?
Why'd you lie about it?
Because I knew it would look funny. And it had nothing to do with him being killed, so why bring it up?
What were you doing there?
Mary Beth called me up freaking out. That call hadn't come home. I just went over there to calm her down.
No, Carl wasn't some 8-year-old kid. Why was him being out late some kind of crisis?
It wasn't to me. It was to her.
He's lying. And now the professional courtesy is off the table. We're going to hand this over to Internal Affairs, and this is going to get anything but courteous.
Wait, hold up.
Hey, Eric, if you want to talk to a lawyer first, I'll shut this thing down right now.
No. Because I didn't kill him. I just disposed of his body. That's all I did. That's all I'm on the hook for.
All right. What happened?
Mary Beth called me up, hysterical, saying that something had happened to Carl and that I needed to get over there.